is James Blunt, DizzyPW with On RPG and MMO Hut, and we're starting up our Day 2 coverage of PAX Prime.
Welcome to PAX.
Hey, this is DizzyPW continuing our Day 2 coverage of PAX Prime. We're over with Trion Worlds to check out End of Nations. My writers at Gamescom saw this, they thought it was the best MMORTS they'd ever seen, and now we're going to learn a little bit about the PvE segments of the game. And here we have, can you introduce yourself and tell us all about it?
My name is Chris Lena, senior producer on End of Nations for Trion. We've been showing a lot of PvP content. Here on the show floor, we're playing on our alpha server, a lot of PvP. But what we're working on right now are these PvE maps, and it's a great way for us to not only be able to have people play cooperatively against scripted AI, fighting bosses, getting loot, and that kind of stuff. It really makes an MMORTS kind of sing. It's also a way for us to bring the story along. So here we're playing a map called Resource Hog, which is a 4 versus 4, and our PvE map that we've been showing called Full Bore actually is the continuing story of that same map. So here in the PvP, it's the players fighting against each other for control, and then in Full Bore, what you're doing is the Order of Nations, the big bad guy in the game, is coming back to reclaim that territory. So your job is to extract as many resources as possible out of this map before their giant, huge Panzer Hulk comes and attack. These are those huge, like battleships on wheels you might have seen on our website. So you have a timer counting down, and you have to move around the map fighting AI units, all while trying to extract resources. And when the timer reaches a certain point, the first one of these giant Panzer Hulks comes onto the map, starts rolling through, crushing buildings, shooting off super weapons, shooting flame out of the front, out of the back. They all have these mini turrets all over the place. And it's your idea, you have to either avoid him and try to extract his resources, or do a full frontal assault to attack this giant boss. First time it's not something you normally see in an RTS game. It's like, all these players fighting cooperatively against these giant bosses.
By a full frontal assault, how many players are we talking about to actually have a chance against this thing?
Well, it's all about strategy, right? If you're good enough. We've been playing with just 4 people so far, because part of the map is you can upgrade certain points that make the Panzer Hulk have less abilities and less powers. So you can actually attack it that way smartly instead of just going on and just going straight up and getting run over by that thing.
Is there any environmental factors you could use to help yourself out in this, like high ground, any of that?
Yeah, sure. Especially if you know the path he's going on, you can set up defensive encampments using your tactical structures and turrets, some of your commander abilities. So yeah, you really can sort of lay the trap, and also use some of the AI like turrets and stuff that are fighting for you on your side as well. All about luring him into the right location, waiting for him to get in a place where perhaps he doesn't have as much assistance from other units, and he'll actually run over his own units as well, his own friends. So planning it in a way that you can almost help him out. He doesn't care. He runs over everything.
Wow, that sounds really exciting. Thank you for telling us about this. We look forward